So, looks like this is becoming a little lesson in shape fitting. Let's move on to the G shape. So we've done the A and the G minor sixth, G minor shaped sixth. Let's look at the G box here in the red. Okay, so up here, our G shaped root is going to be your standard G shaped root. And if we do a pentatonic, okay, it's going to be, but the tritonic is, all right, so this is our basic shape. G shaped. It's a G shaped C in this case. And that A minor, what's it going to be? It's going to be one pentatonic scale member below the G letter, which is E. So we're looking for that E shaped A minor. There's your A minor shaped A minor. Here's your E minor shaped A minor. And the G minor shaped A minor. Okay. And then down here, similar. If you follow the scale exactly, you'll get exactly that. So looking at the that was my best guess there. I think I skipped some on string intervals there, so we got a little bit of spacing. All right, so that's our G-shaped pentatonic, and now the G. Now we are looking at, in that G box, an E minor shaped A minor there. Okay, so that's what those are, and the easy part about this is that you can play your E minor right there, 3/6 root. But what's going on up here? Not everybody knows what's going on up here. Well, the easiest chord you can play on the guitar, if down here, is like an E minor, you know, a real E minor, E minor shaped E minor. But we're going to do that up here now in the G shaped C box. Most people don't know that when we play that E minor, it's an easy chord to play, only 2 action fingers, but we're getting all this for free on the bar. So how do we figure that out? Where are these notes if we didn't know that that was going to happen up there? What if we didn't feel like putting a finger bar and we wanted to arpeggiate it from the beginning? We know it's got, if that E minor shaped A minor has to fit into that G major shaped C. So just like, you know, when they tell you play a G, and if you want to do the relative 6, you play an E minor. So if you have a G shaped C, the relative 6 is a E minor shaped A minor. Okay, where are those notes? Just follow the pentatonic G shaped scale. Just like that. So you have to know what you're playing. You're playing an A, a C, and an E there. So the same concept extends on over. We've got C, A, G. We're doing the whole cage word here. Now we have the E shape. So we have this E-shaped C, which is getting up there on the neck here. Here's the E-shaped C. Go one pentatonic scale letter lower and you get a D minor shaped A minor. Now remember, A minor and D minor is the second inversion chord. Okay, A shapes this. D is the second inversion chord. A is the second inversion chord. These are familiar chords, and E is the second inversion chord. Okay, but for the most part, even C is a second inversion chord, but C has all the inversions depending on which strings you play. G, for the most part, I look at as a root chord. G's a power chord. You know, if you want a really good power chord, okay, but the C chord is kind of second inversion, but C has everything. So you can do little, like, you know, bugle calls on C. You know. Okay, something like that. Now it said on a trumpet it's all the open notes. It's not all the open notes. On a trumpet you have to hit the E, which is, I believe, it's the first two valves, you know, to get the kind of thing. Just a little correction there. So the E, one pentatonic down from the E is the D minor shaped sixth. It's right here. Now getting up a little high on my neck, that's going to hurt my wrist a little bit, so I want to take it easy with that. So we're going to look at the chart for that D minor. Notice that D minor is played off the root if you're going to do a bar there. So the now this root is the root of the major, the C major root. And remember, so a second inversion A, you know, sixth, the Aeolian is going to have that root on top. So here's root, here's the sixth, second inversion. Okay, so, you know, that's going to be, that's an on the bar, and that's a good example of shape fitting. There's a D minor right there, and the root is going to be on the bar there. Sometimes when we're dealing with, let's say we're dealing with a C major over in this box here. We'll just digress for a second here. When we have our C major here, root 5-3, root 5-3, this is the easy part, right? I'm setting up for this. When we go to the fourth there, and we go to that F, that E-shaped F, this is going to be, it's going to be root 4-6, second inversion. So here's 5 root 3, 5 root 3. Okay, then we take that up a fourth, root 4-6. All right. If we want to play a D minor from there, we just lift that root. That root just gets lifted to the second there. Okay, and we have, now we have the 2, 4, 6 there is the beginning of our D minor. But the actual D minor right there is, it's the same. It's on the bar of the fourth that we're playing, but in the C cage, in the major cage, it's up 1. So if I was playing that C on the bar there, so now the bar in this case is the capo, okay, I'd have to make that D minor, I'd have to do action fingers on all three for that, the D minor on the top 3 strings. I could play that D minor like this. I didn't press down hard enough there. Kind of like my dad trying to write a check at age 95. Doesn't press down hard enough. Okay, so that's what we got here. And that's a good example of shape fitting. Alright, but notice it was pretty much the same D minor right there. And I love my dad and mom, and I take care of them, and they help me out. So that's the way it goes. Quid pro quo, I think they call it You help me out, I'll help you.